It's October the 23rd, and this is your Pacific Palisades Real Estate Market Update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty, and I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here's this week's important market activity. There are 290 listings. That's 6 more than last week. 6 sold. They were all land listings. We have 9 more escrows. We're approaching $1 billion in sales this year. Let's go to the Alphabet Street's land listings. 16 active listings right now. 71 have sold, 4 are in escrow. The average price per square foot, $287. Just listed 934 Embury Street, listed for $1,475. It's a 5,200 square foot lot. I like this. It's a very easy stroll into the village. Just sold 1011 Hartzell. Also 5,200 square feet. Wow, look at this. This sold for $1,745. So you can see, some are selling for more than others. Hartzell, by the way, I've always said this, my favorite street, one of my favorites, very wide, or wider than the other streets. That came in at $335 a foot. Whew. Above the Alphabet Street's land listings, 21 active land listings. 12 have sold, 1 in escrow, and the average price per square foot there, $244. So just went into escrow, 14706 Oracle Place. Is asking $3.4 million. It's an 11,000 square foot lot. This is a nice little cul-de-sac. You go in the upper part behind the Alphabet Streets. It's kind of a sneaky little area, and it goes back up the hill, a cul-de-sac. Really nice views of the Santa Monica Bay, even to downtown. Just listed 1297 Marinette Street, same location. And this is listed for $5.8 million. Ooh, this feels a little pricey because it's on the lower section of Marinette, and it's also on the inside, so it does get some mountain views. And it's 26,000 square feet. Now, not all of that's flat. So we'll see what happens there. It seems pricey to me. Just listed 14643 Whitfield is almost 11,000 square foot lot, listed at $3.8 million or $350 a foot. That could be a little bit high. I do think you're going to get some nice views there, especially from the second story. We're going to go now to the Village Bluffs land listings. 30 active listings in that location. 39 have sold, 10 are in escrow. The average price per square foot, $294. Remember, there's the upper part, which is the Via Bluffs and Swarthmore. Then there's the more canyon-y part, which is Radcliffe and Haverford. So they are a little different in their price sectors there. So you're going to get higher up on Via and a little lower on the Radcliffe area. All right, so just went into escrow. 15209 DePauw is asking $3.5. It's a 10,000 square foot lot. Now it's on that canyon there, and it does have views, kind of sideways views of the ocean or straight ahead views of the walking park right below and across to the Huntington. Just went into escrow. 15444 DePauw Street. Also, this is listed at $1,130. Now this is the one, it's only like 4,000 square foot lots on a little corner there. It'll have a little views back across the canyon, across over the top of the high school maybe. But look at the price point, $1,130, great entry level. Just listed 429 Via de la Paz. This is a great location. Getting more towards the bluffs. I think it's like one house off of Earlham right there. It's an 8550 square foot lot. Nice size lot. It did have a 4652 square foot house on it, so you're going to get a little head start there. And it's listed at $3,275 or $383 a foot. So that's probably right around the right price point for that location. 616 Via de la Paz, a 6,000 square footer, just listed for $2,950 or $492 a foot. So that's on the high side. We'll see what happens. It's also on the inside, I call it, of Via, which has nice setbacks in the front, so it makes it feel nice and spacious as your curb appeal, but it does limit the size of yard you get to use in the back. Let's go to the Huntington single family listings right now, the existing homes. We have just gone into escrow 14952 Alva Street, which is a 12,000 square foot lot with a 6,800 square foot house on it that had been beautifully redone, and it was asking just under $14 million. So it'll be interesting to see where that comes out at. Riviera, existing homes, we're going to go to right now. 27 active listings in there. 17 have sold, 2 are in escrow, and just relisted. It was on the market back in, I think, the mid part of the year for $18.5 million, and it's just been relisted at just under $17 million. This is a 7,700 square foot house. Beautiful house. The floor plan's a little bit quirky in my opinion, but it has really nice views. It is on 3 levels, and there's an elevator and a pool, and I love that part of the Riviera. So there you go. Well, let's go back over to the El Medio Bluffs land listings. 13 active listings in there, 17 have sold, 1 in escrow. The average price per square foot there, $300, just over. Just listed 16055 Temecula Street, a 5750 square foot lot, listed at $1.5 million or $260. So that's a great price point. And also just listed 516 El Medio, an 8171 square foot lot. Great sized lot for that location. 2475 or $301 a square foot. So right on the money there for your average solds. Let's go to the Upper El Medio Bluffs just the El Medio Bluffs existing homes. 2 active listings of homes in there. 3 have sold, 2 are in escrow. The average price in there is $3.6 million. Just went under contract. 701 El Medio, and that is a really nice 3,500 square foot house that was built in 2007, but it's really elegant. It's aged well. I like this house. It's listed for just under $4 million, so we'll see what that sells for. So in the Upper El Medio land listings this week, there are 13 active listings, 9 have sold. The average price, $190 a square foot. So, but again, how much of that's flat? That's why these price per square foot once we get into the hillier areas, it's hard to be exact on that. So just listed 1051 El Medio, and that is listed for $2.9 million. It's a 17,000 square foot lot. Now, not all of that's flat, but quite a good amount of it is. And it does have really nice views, so we'll see what happens with that. It's asking $163 a foot, but again, how much of that's actually flat? And then just sold 884 Oreo Place for $1,495. Wow. This is a great entry level, I think. It's got some views. It's 65, 62 square feet. You know, not too bad. Let's go to the Marquez Knolls land listings this week. There are 53 active listings in there. 39 have sold this year. 10 are in escrow. And just listed 16820 Charmel Lane, listed for $2.4 million. Now it's 29,000 square foot lot. Not all that's flat. This is almost at the very top of Charmel. So you go all the way up Lockman, take a left, you go straight, and then you turn and you go up. And it's on the left-hand side, looking back towards the canyon. I think if you look sideways, you'll get some ocean view down there. By the way, you know, a lot of these properties are going to have really nice views all around, but you have to take into account there are no trees and there's no house that have been built in the neighborhood. So You'll see the pictures might tell a different story. Marquez Knolls, single family homes this week. Let's see, 6 active listings right now. 8 have sold, 2 are in escrow. And just went under contract, 1,300 Duende. Liked this house a lot, had a nice light, easy living feeling about it. It had great views. I like this one. It's asking 2.8. Let's see where it goes. Highlands land listings this week. 16 active listings, 12 have sold, 5 are in escrow, just sold, 1588 Chastain Parkway. Wow, sold for $900,000, under $1 million. Now bear in mind, this has a house beside it and in front of it, so the views from this are going to be somewhat limited. That's why that price point is really low for that area. Let's go to Sunset Mesa land listings this week. 7 have sold, 7 on the market, 20 have sold, 5 are in escrow. Just listed 18441 Kingsport Drive, listed for 1.9. Interestingly, up from 1.8. It was asking 1.8, so interesting they did that. It's a 7,700 square foot lot. It feels a little pricey to me. It's on the uphill side of Kingsport, just one house off of Malibu Vista. So 1.9, I don't know, it seems high to me. Let's go to a just sold 3702 Ocean Hill. Wow, 6,700 square foot lot sold for $1 million. This will have little peekaboo views. So it's got some views. It's not a really primary view property, but for $1 million, not a bad deal at all. Malibu land listings, there's a few things to talk about this week. 26 are on the market, 17 are sold, 1's in escrow, and just listed 20314 Pacific Coast Highway. Now this is the beach that's between Big Rock and Dukes. Call it Las Flores Beach, call it Big Rock Beach. It's nice, but it is a little wetter beach there, and it's not very deep, but this is almost 70 feet wide, so I love that. And it's coming in at $40,000 a front foot, okay? Now, let's look at this. Topanga, well, you could call it Las Tunas. I call it Topanga because that's where I used to surf. I love that surf spot. 18912 Pacific Coast Highway, just closed for $2,550. Now, it's only a 30-foot frontage. Why is that? It's 120 feet deep, so there's a lot of sand, you know, and you do have some beach in front of you. So it's not only the frontage, but what kind of beach, how much depth is there. So this sold for $85,000 a front foot. So there you go. I hope this information has been helpful to you. If you're looking to find your perfect property, I see more property than just about anyone. Or if you're thinking of selling, I have navigated my clients through the toughest of markets. So call me, I'd love to help. And I'll see you next week.